Welcome to the NoSleep4Dramas Podcast YouTube channel. I can't believe I'm saying that. I kind of just wanted to do an introduction video here. Why did I start a YouTube channel? What is this YouTube channel? What's my plan for this YouTube channel? A little history of myself with Asian dramas, and also introduce you to the podcast if you have never heard of me. That's kind of the direction that this intro video is going to be. Please, if you have any comments, including my sound, let me know in the comments if it's good, if it's bad, or if you have any questions, write in the comments. But my name is Caitlin. I'm the host of the NoSleep4Dramas podcast. My history of this podcast is it's a Asian drama podcast that I started as a pandemic project. But before that, I've always been a lover of Asian dramas. I started watching them when I was in high school, not consistently because back then you could not get your hands on them quite easily. So I had to go through YouTube and find dramas that were chopped up into a million pieces, and thankfully find playlists that Angels made that allowed me to just watch these 5-minute videos for the entire Korean drama. People who started watching Asian dramas and found them on streaming sites, you're lucky, because man, that was difficult. And because they were they were so far and few between, I kind of just watched what I could get my hands on. And then there were times that I didn't have access to them, whether that's eventually they did come to streaming sites and I didn't have access to streaming sites, or the internet or something. I didn't really consistently start watching Asian dramas until about 2016, 2017, but I have been watching Asian dramas and have been living in the world of Asian dramas for quite far longer than that. Why did I make a podcast though? 2018, 2019 maybe, I started social medias. I've always had social medias, but I started getting into Asian drama world within social medias, and I joined a community. I made friends online talking about our favorite topic, and this podcast really came out of the pandemic, sort of. So during the pandemic, early 2020, I was partaking in a drama discussion, and one of the questions that people were answering is, who do you follow who talk about dramas? Bloggers, podcasters, so on and so forth. And a lot of people were naming me, and I was like, why me? I don't have a podcast, I don't have a YouTube channel, I don't have anything of the sort. All I have is these social media accounts that I consistently talk on and interact with people. And due to that conversation, the K3, who I will link below, is a fellow YouTube channel who talk about Asian dramas. I love them. They offered me their blog on their website. So I started writing about Korean dramas on their website consistently for quite some time. And eventually I founded the NoSleep4Dramas blog in late 2020 because I wanted to talk about other dramas that I watched, because I wasn't only a Korean drama watcher, I was also a Chinese, Thai, Taiwanese, so on and so forth. So I started NoSleep4Dramas in August of 2020, and that is about to hit 5 years, August of next year. And then this year, after 3 years of writing the blog, I wanted to challenge myself once again, and I was trying to think of ways that I could do that. YouTube channel was one of them, but people that I had made friends with online, social media and things, suggested a podcast. And they were consistently asking me to do one in the 3 years up to this moment. And they kind of just listened to me convince myself, but them also helping to start a podcast. So I started a podcast in January of 2024 this year. We have not quite hit a year yet. Now to this point, I'm starting a YouTube channel, mainly because I just feel like 2 reasons. One, it's another platform to promote the podcast, do shorts, things like that. But I also have discovered through my social media promotion of the blog and the podcast through reels and things like that. I talk a lot, which is why I do a podcast. But like, I talk a lot, especially about things that I'm passionate about, like Asian dramas. I can talk about 4 hours about Asian dramas, and I like talking to you guys. I need longer form to do that, other than just podcast episodes. I want to do longer reviews. Like, if I'm making a short form review video, whether it's shorts or TikTok or something, I always want to talk longer than the time limit. I figured long form is the way to go, I guess, because I'm always tend to be talking like 10 minutes on a review. Maybe I'm blabbing, maybe I'm doing run-on reviews, I don't know, but it seems I have a lot to say. I finally decided to just do long form as well, basically reviewing. So the plan is with this YouTube channel is I'm still going to be doing the podcast episodes. As you can see, I'm re-uploading the ones that I've already posted on Spotify and all the other podcast places. Once that's caught up to what I'm putting out, I will consistently put, obviously, podcast episodes up every week. I want to do long form content, whether that's recommendations, reviews, lists. If you have any suggestions, you can put them in the comments. If you want me to review a drama, like watch it and review it, let me know. And of course, we're going to do shorts too. But I just want to build up this community and find my community here. Maybe I'll try a live. I've actually never done a live before, so that might be interesting. Basically, the world is my oyster. I feel like that's a little cheesy to say, but I'm pretty much experimenting. I want to see what I can do with this. I want to have fun. It's another space to talk about dramas, and who doesn't love that? So, if you are new to the NoSleep4Dramas podcast, you have plenty of podcast episodes and blog posts to go back and listen to or read about. I'll link them in the description. But you also have some of the podcast episodes here. If you are coming from another platform, whether that's TikTok or the podcast or my blog, welcome. Thank you for following me to YouTube. I hope you enjoy my experimentation of long-form content about dramas. If you have any ideas that you want to see, please write them below. And I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you found NoSleep4Dramas podcast. I look forward to creating whatever this is going to become. Always talking about Asian dramas, of course. But thank you again. This is my introduction to my page. That's about it. I hope you enjoy Asian dramas. I hope you enjoy my podcast and my content. If you have any, as I said, if you have any recommendations or suggestions, please write them below. I hope you enjoy the dramas you are watching. Let me know what you're watching in the comments, by the way, because it is the end of the year. We're close to going into a new year. I'm curious what you guys are watching and what you have loved in 2024. But welcome to the NoSleep4Dramas YouTube channel. Bye.